So yeah, Jack wakes up and when he looks out the window, he notices that there's like a giant beanstalk growing out in the yard. Um, and and yeah, he's still trying to solve the problem now with not having food. So I think he decides to climb up the beanstalk to see what could find.
Well, I think he's specifically excited to go. He's driven to
Mm,
go. And but then
mm,
his mom calls after him.
yeah, yeah, but he goes and then he climbs for days and he ha encounters a castle made out of rock. And he by this point he's very hungry and tired. So
And it's kind of a
um,
roughly hewn castle.
yeah, so he finds the castle and goes through one of the three doors that get bigger, and and then he encounters his giant lady, and he asks the lady for food, and she tells him that he's in great danger um and that her husband like is somewhere out and about, and that he sh and she hides him in the cupboard before he
Yeah, and
comes back.
he'll eat you.
Yeah. So yeah, the husband comes back and he says will found he smells the blood of someone,
A
and
little
then
one.
yeah, and that he'll make his bones into bread or something.
Yeah.
Um, so then Jack is hiding in the cupboard, and the wife kind of tells him that he wasn't smelling anything and to just eat.
Mm.
So he kind of relents, and she feeds him dumplings made out of bronze. And after a few dumplings, gets tired and falls asleep.
Mm.
Um, so then Jack is kind of astounded at bronze dumplings, and he takes three of them and goes back down the beanstalk.
Mm.
When he gets home, he gives his mom the dumplings, and they're able to sell it for like a lot of food and other things that they need. But then after a while, they run out of the broths from the dumplings, and they're kind of running out of food again. So he falls to sleep, and he has a second dream where that old man comes again, and he asks another riddle. I
This
think it's
one, yeah, you got it.
yeah, it's asking like who has more power, like someone who can build a house or someone who can command someone to build a house.
That's another riddle. This one is what is more precious, the beginning or the end?
Yeah, so then he wakes up and he wants to climb up the beanstalk again because he had noticed it keeps going further than the um, bronze castle. So he prepares food and sets off to climb the beanstalk.
And his
And
mother calls after him, but yeah, he keeps going up
mm,
and she sees that he's determined.
mm. So he keeps climbing past the bronze castle, and his food runs out again. But he eventually reaches the silver castle, and yeah, it's kind of like a gleaming, it's like a palace. Like this kind of looks like the Taj Mahal, I think. But
Yeah.
yeah, it's
Yeah,
like
very
this.
nice. Yeah, much nicer than the first one, the
Mhm,
engineering and the luxuriousness of it.
mhm. So yeah, he goes into the castle again and he finds another giant lady, and she once again tells him that he's in danger from her husband if he finds him. So she hides him in, I think, another cupboard again. And the husband comes back and says the same thing, like fee fi fo fum, he smells a little one, and that if he finds him, he'll use his bones for bread, or I don't know, or crush him until I don't know, grind him.
You're gonna eat
But
them, yeah. Can't remember.
yeah, um, so this time the wife again kind of tells this her husband that uh yeah, that there isn't anyone here, and she feeds him a chicken, Um,
Well, she
and
gives him a
that,
chicken.
yeah, and it lays silver eggs. So the husband eats several eggs and then uh, falls asleep. So Jack sees the silver eggs and is astounded, and he steals the chicken and climbs down the beanstalk.